Hello young learners, I am Parampreet Kaur from Jagat Guru Nanak Dev, Punjab State Open University, Patiala. This is History Lecture Series. Today's topic is Revolt of 1857. In the previous lecture, we have discussed about the causes of Revolt of 1857 in detail. In today's lecture, we are going to discuss about the course of the revolt and the nature of Revolt of 1857. There were a number of causes responsible for the revolt of 1857, like grievances of the zamindar, peasants, doctrine of lapse, military causes, the immediate cause, the use of greased cartridges. When all these causes emerged together, they form strong grievances of the people against the British. On 10th May 1857, the sepoys of the 3rd Cavalry at Meerut revolted against the British. They were joined by 11th and 20th Native Infantries. After that, they declared Bahadur Shah II as their emperor and they rose arms against the British. Revolt was spread to the areas around the country. Like in Punjab, we have Naushera and Hoti Mardan region. They were actively involved in the revolt of 1857. Sir John Lawrence, he was the Chief Commissioner of Punjab. Apart from a little bit participation of Punjab, the other active centers were Mathura, Lucknow, Shahjahanpur, Kanpur, Banaras, Jhansi, Allahabad. There were a number of leaders who were actively involved at various centers. For example, we have seen that from Delhi, Kanpur, Lucknow, Jhansi, Bareilly, Ara, there were a number of leaders. Like from Delhi, we have Bahadur Shah II and General Bakht Khan. From Kanpur, we have Nana Sahib, Rao Sahib, Tantia Tope, Azimullah Khan. From Lucknow, we have Begum of Awadh, Ahmadullah. From Jhansi, we have Rani Lakshmi Bai. From Bareilly, we have Khan Bahadur Khan. From Ara, we have Kanwar Singh. And Maulvi Abdullah of Faizabad was also involved in the revolt. Now we have seen that this revolt was crushed by the British. From Delhi, we have seen John Nicholson arrested and deported Bahadur Shah II to Rangoon. From Kanpur, we have seen the Hogg Wheeler who sent his forces against Nana Sahib. A number of battles were fought. From Lucknow, we have Sir Henry Lawrence. From Jhansi and Gwalior, we have Hogg Ross. From Bareilly, we have Campbell. From Ara, we have William Taylor, Vincent Eyre. And from Banaras and Allahabad, we have seen Captain Neil. He crushed the revolt of 1857. There were a number of reasons that this revolt goes towards failure. One of the reasons of revolt of 1857 goes towards failure was unsympathetic and even the hostility of many native rulers and their ministers. Sindhya and his minister Sir Dinkar Rai, the Nizam and his minister Sir Salar Jung Holkar, Gulab Singh of Kashmir, Begum of Bhopal, Sir Jung Bahadur, Raja of Jodhpur and other rulers of Rajputana and many others. There were a number of states that were not actively involved in the revolt of 1857 like Bengal, Bombay, Madras, Punjab. There was also hostility of moneylenders, merchants. The people involved in the revolt of 1857 lacked in organization, discipline, plan, leadership, weapons, etc. And on the other hand, the British, they had immense resources, superior military weapons and techniques, leadership. They were involved in other wars also. So they know how to handle the people. That's why revolt goes towards failure. Now, the next question arises, what is the nature of revolt of 1857? It is a British revolt. It is a nationalistic revolt. It is a struggle between the workers and the capitalists. Or there is a subaltern viewpoint regarding the revolt of 1857. So the first viewpoint we are taking, that is, it is a Sepoy mutiny. British historians, they have the viewpoint that it is a Sepoy mutiny. The main pillars of this belief were that the Sikhs remained loyal and the native states which had escaped annexation were mostly neutral. Only the Sepoys, they were actively involved in the revolt. That's why we can call this mutiny as a Sepoy mutiny. Secondly, we can call it the First War of Independence. It is called by V.D. Savarkar. The sudden and unexpected way in which the mutiny spread across the country has always excited the suspicion that it must have been planned in advance. The wide circulation of chapatis is regarded by many as an important evidence. It was definitely something more than a Sepoy mutiny, but something less than a revolt. The Sepoys were undoubtedly the mainstay of the rebellion, but millions of ordinary citizens also participated in this revolt. So we can call this mutiny, this revolt, as a first war of independence. There were a number of arguments in support of this. War of independence necessarily implies definite plan and organization. The circumstances under which Bahadur Shah, Nana Sahib, Jhan, Lakshmi Bai and other cast their lot with the mutiny sepoys are sufficient to expose the limitation of the theory that it was a struggle for independence. Mysterious circulation of chapatis does not provide any satisfactory explanation. Nationalism in the modern mold was to come. A large section of the people, in fact, actively cooperated with the British. The revolt is just a feudal upheaval, so we can't say this is as a first war of independence. The revolt of 1857, though, is an important event. It's a glorious landmark in our history, in as much as Hindus and Muslims fought together to shoulder and against a common enemy. It left an undeniable impression on the minds of the Indian people and thus paved the way for the rise of strong movement. After the revolt, the British rule underwent a major transformation in its policy. It started protecting and fostering the princes as its puppets. Reactionary social and religious practices were jealously guarded and preserved against the demands of progressive Indian opinion for their reform. After the initial harsh treatment of Muslims, rulers began moving a more favorable attitude towards the Muslim subjects. The direct result of the revolt was the end of the company's rule and the passing of the responsibility of Indian administration into the hands of the British Queen. Aftermath of revolt of 1857. Conservation of new royal government. Company promised that it had no intention of improving our convictions on any of our subjects. It distanced itself further from the Christian missionaries. That's all.